Okay, one dread enemy down. 10 kudos. Okay, time to send kudos to like Acre.
Wow. Tens?
10 kudos.
Oh my god.
Here you go.
Oh. It's the ox that died in episode 1. Why they putting
Okay, got that done. Moving on to the next.
why they putting that person on the dailies reward?
Temds. Would the Elder War actually, like, even happen because of a box of mac and cheese? No. You need to come back to us. We need you in our life. I wonder how did they strip Elder from the original host, killing it or just sealing the body away as well? I'm assuming killing it and then sealed it away. And NGS headline was disappointing. 98% scratches and 2% content. I guess if you don't like Waker, then yeah, it's just 2% content. I'm talking about like the new class. I think that's more than 2%.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
That does sound pretty big.
Like actual.
But like, yeah, if you don't actually care for the class, then yeah, I don't even think you should bother saying 2%. Just say 0, because you don't even care for it. 5% then? I'd say just say 0, dude. It really sounds like you don't care for the class. Is that another dread? Oh wow, that missed me. Rip. I'm actually, like, I don't understand Japanese myself, so, like, I don't know if she actually said that. But, like, yeah, I guess the English version did say that. Honestly, I actually kind of, like, liked the way Kaveris did the story, in my opinion. I liked it more than Retem. I was talking about that earlier with another person, where I think it will run all 3 stats, but like I think it just can scale to whatever it wants it to scale. Because that's how the original one in base PSO2 was, right? Like, I don't think, like, it can, like, you'd still probably lose out damage if you just run raw potency. Hopefully story content in August is better. I don't think the story is gonna, like, get any more in depth for a while. Because I don't really think, like, their focus is even the story at this point. For me, I don't really care, because I don't play the game for story. That's why, like, I don't know. Every time they bring up story, I'm just like, whatever, dude. If anything, I'm just like, I just want to blast through the thing and just do my own little thing after that. It's the reason why like I enjoyed the way like Caveris did it, because it's just like, hey, I can get to doing whatever I wanted to do like ASAP and not have to like grind through this like story that I really don't care for. As for content, it's just like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because like I'm a JP player, or coming from JP, so like the stuff we're getting is so much faster than what I've experienced in the past. Like I was talking about this with somebody else earlier today, where it's like, dude, I think we were stuck at level 75 for nearly 2 years in JP PSO2, and like weapon rarity like doesn't go up every 3 months; it goes up on a yearly basis. So like all of this is like going by really fast. Of course, like I don't know if like New Genesis is gonna do the same. If they're gonna do, like stop at rarity 10 and then like we're gonna be stuck at rarity 10 for an entire year before we move into rarity like I don't know 12 or whatever the crap. But like yeah, back then it was like we're stuck on rarity 10 for an entire year before we saw like any other like rarity. Well, I guess like 11 was introduced like nearly at the end of the year kind of thing. And then rarity 12 was introduced like right after that in the new year. They announced new story for character in August. I don't really, I don't know, have any interest. Again, like I normally don't have interest in story, so like I really don't care what they announce when it's related to story. I don't know how many people actually play PSO2 for story. I'm actually kind of curious. They should really make a survey. I want to see like how many people actually play PSO2 for story. Because like back when I played PSO1, I never even played it for story. I just played the game because it was like fun. I don't know anything about Phantasy Star Universe though, because like I totally like skipped that one. I'm assuming Phantasy Star Universe had like an insane story-driven thing. That's why like everybody's always looking for story in PSO2. That's my assumption, because like yeah, I've never experienced Universe, so I have no idea how in depth their story is. I just remember PSO1 didn't really have that in depth of a story.
Come here, boy.
And I've been like,
Shoot.
I've been on the side of like, when people like ask me if I want story or content, I'm like, dude, I'd rather them focus on content than story. Honestly, I feel like they could ditch story and just 100% tunnel vision their way to like give us better content. I'd go for that. Because I really don't really care for story.
Last change.
Yeah, it's the original campaign they ran back in Alio. I was like, oh, that's neat. We're getting this campaign back. Come from PSO2, literally prologue had more story. Was in the prologue you just like did training with Offen, and that was it.
I believe so.
And then you had to wait several months before you got the next story part, where it was like you journey in Navarus with Offen for a little bit, and then like that was it. And then And then the Matterboard happened, which they removed that for global version. And then like you had to wait 3 months again or something like that after you finished the first Matterboard. And then you finally fight like Elder. Wasn't that it?
Domo.
You feel like it would be better as a sequel to PSO2 for NGS to at least explain the new content rather than ditch the story altogether? NGS should have been PSO3. Technically it is PSO3. The way they're treating the game. The only reason why they don't call it PSO3 is because they want to keep the rights to all their collaborations. Because all the collaborations are registered under PSO2. So if they changed it to PSO3, they would have lost all of that. And like for us, we don't see any of that because we're global players, right? But like in Japan, that's like 8 years worth of collaboration content down the drain if they change the name to PSO3. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the reason why they called it PSO2 New Genesis. Because it technically is PSO3. Honestly, I prefer the design where you can actually carry at least all your cosmetics that you've been playing for 8 years over. Of course, I'm talking about it on a JP standpoint perspective, right? I'm not talking about it from us because like we only had the game for like less than 3 years. But like, yeah, coming from a JP player standpoint, it's like that's pretty like amazing. Able to keep all your not all your progress, but majority of your progress comes from your like cosmetics. So like, able to keep all 8 years worth of your run of the game and transfer it over to New Genesis sounds pretty cool. But yeah, going back to the whole thing about PSO2, like NGS should have been like a sequel to PSO2. Honestly, I still think it's too early to say because looking at how Sega develops all this stuff, it takes a while for them to connect the dots for us. Because like it took them till episode 6 to connect all the other episodes, like everything you've been doing up to episode 5. And it finally connects, like, unifies it all into episode 6. Like, people thought, like, episode 4 was pointless. People thought episode 5 was extremely dumb. And then episode 6 just unified everything. Like, everything you were doing through all the 5 episodes actually served a purpose in 6. So, like, I think, like, it'll be a while before, like, the NGS connects back to PSO2 and plot. So, like, we're probably not going to see that for, like, another 3 years, most likely. I'd be surprised if by next year they actually like start, introducing plot lines that connect back to PSO2. So I don't think they ditched PSO2's OG story. More so they just put it on the shelf for now, and they'll probably get back to it like when I guess they feel ready to.
Two, three, four, five, six, seven.
Like I was saying, it would be pretty interesting if and we actually find like maybe a wreckage of the Arc ship here from old PSO2, and maybe like we would encounter Kuna, and she's still alive. Maybe that would be kind of interesting. Since like, if I'm not mistaken, Kuna is actually still alive according to Idola. Anyways, ad break. So I'm gonna go back to Central City for a bit before I continue farming for whatever I'm farming for. I don't even remember what I'm farming for. Oh, I was farming for red nodes. I should be in Retem, not Alio. I thought it was L nodes. Okay, whatever. BRB, guys. Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thanks, dude!
Ah, Giga!
Is it chasing you?
Yeah. Save.
よく来たな。いつでも来てくれよな。
Yeah, I'm trying to think like, did Sega ever work on an open world game other than PSO2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
よく来たな。
Which other open world game did they do?
Sonic Frontier.
Yeah.
No, not Sonic Frontier because it's not out yet.
Well, they're working on it.
Yeah.
I'm talking
Not
about
out
like in
yet.
the past. Like, have they done any other one?
I think they do. I just don't.
Searching Google Sega open world games. Dreamcast? Oh. Oh no, no.
Because I don't really feel like PSO2, like New Genesis, is really that open world. It's like a Legend of Zelda game with like the loading zones hidden really well, like a loading screen hidden really well, not loading zone. Because like when you pass through an area, right, it's loading. So I don't know. I think that they're faking an open world really well.
Not really sure.
But yeah, I don't know how like Sonic Frontier deals with like the open world system. So
Doesn't seem like there's any
The
loading
first
or stuff. Not sure myself.
yeah, I'm not sure myself either. But like, yeah, in my opinion though, I don't really think New Genesis is really open world. It's like it's a bunch of levels just like attached to each other, and it does a pretty good job at like emulating an open world, I would say.
the first open world game was Sega's Jet Rocket.
Sega Rocket?
Jet Rocket.
Jet Rocket?
Yay.
Check that out. I have no idea what that is.
1970.
Sega Jet Rocket.
1970.
Open world game?
Yeah.
Made in 1970?
Yeah. And then the first 3D open world game was Sega's Combat Flight Simulator Heli Shooter. Oh my god.
What the hell? This game is like what?
Jet Rocket.
How is this open world? How does it play? I'm interested now.
I don't know. The
It's actually very cool.
Sega's Crazy Taxi.
Sega Crazy Taxi is open world.
Yeah.
I think Sega Taxi is open world. Yeah.
And then
So I guess New Genesis wouldn't be the first one then. Yeah, Crazy Taxi is open world, right?
yeah.
Looks like Grand Theft Auto, but with a taxi driving. You do think each episode served a purpose in PSO2 as you didn't hate any of them? Well, episode 6 definitely made it appear that way. Sonic Frontier enemies and the NGS dolls look like they were swapped last minute because the enemies in Sonic Frontier look like fall spawn. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, I'm pretty sure like what we saw in Sonic Frontier could all be like placeholders for now. Because like, yeah, I don't even know how like early or late in development Sonic Frontier is. Because like nowadays game engines do so much of the work for the developers that they can technically show off an alpha of the build and pretend it's like nearly done. But like, yeah, if I'm assuming like it's actually nowhere near completing. I would say it's possible that the enemies that they have in Sonic Frontier, when they showcased it, was probably just placeholders. Like, by the time it comes closer to release date, they probably will look different. Maybe I should have looked for a room instead of waiting for this thing to spawn. Oh, hey, it came up. All right, let's go.
.7. Wait, what? Oh, okay.
This one's been out for 10 minutes. Let's go see if there's one here. Probably just died. This one's about to be through in like 10 minutes.
Might go check on that, by the way. I'm getting tired.
Have a good night!
Good night. Looks like we missed one.
Missed all the things, Acre.
Actually sitting at the central area for like 10 minutes.
What? What are you doing?
Whether you guys to ran the Dark Force rank too?
You're waiting for us in Central Alio for 10 minutes because you thought we were gonna do Dark Falls rank 2?
Yay!
Why did you say anything? I was like, well, Acre's running gold triggers or yellow triggers, so I'm gonna go do my dailies in Alliance quests. And this man like stood there and just waited for us without saying a word that he was outside the yellow triggers.
Well,
What a
Sunrise,
guy.
Sunrise saw me at the central area.
Nope, don't put the blame on Serenai. He didn't do anything.
Oh
It's not
my
your fault.
god! Oh, okay. So can I get someone to? No one. Okay. Fuck. Ray 6442. Oh, creepy. Oh no.
642 is not going to be around until evening my time. So that's like 8 hours away.
Sad.
Leifon will be on probably. Oh, wait, no, his schedule will change. He's probably not. I don't know if he's off on Wednesdays.
No, I think he's
Oh,
working.
really?
Huh? Yeah, Leifon got a new job. So, like, I don't know his schedule anymore.
I'll win.
That one's a mystery. You can't rely on that man.
Because 6442 was asking Miss Beep to running the Dark Force rank 2.
You can speed run?
No, I mean asking.
Just
He-
say, yeah, you can speed run. Oh, hey, he's fun. All right, time to go for it.
Oh my god.
Where are you from the cocoon though?
Because I like fighting it.
Oh, okay.
It's like the only boss pattern that I'm really familiar with. Since we fight it so much. Okay. Finish all the line stuff. Oh, wait. No, I still got one more to go. Let's pop over to the 3-hour room and see if, like, that thing spawned. Nope. Doesn't look like it exists over here. Somebody probably already killed it. From the looks of it. I'll just wait for the last one. In the meantime, I guess I could go collect seafood.
Seafood.
No, I'm guessing this place drops ret A's. I need to probably go to like the area beside it for ret D's. Yep. Why is it taking forever for this guy to spawn?
Takes like 15 minutes, dude.
It's supposed to be 10 minutes. He said that in the headlines that they're gonna cut it from 10 to 5.
Is that a now update or like is it like or the July?
No. I mean, like
July.
they said that they're gonna cut it from 10 to 5. So meaning they confirmed that right now it takes 10 minutes.
No,
Ah,
That's what I'm saying.
I thought that was a later update.
I think it's later.
The later update is cutting it to 5.
Ah,
Yeah. Which I'd be more, up for it if it spawns every 5 minutes instead of 10 minutes. Because
yeah.
damn, waiting 10 minutes for this is kind of long. That's for the boss I want to fight. Could probably go fight a different boss though. It'd be probably faster if I did it that way, but I like fighting this guy more. I'd rather fight this thing than Fortos. You like how Lulu's eyes glow?
Yeah.
They're so blue, they glow. Now those are the eyes that stare into your soul. Oh, hey, it's spawned back. There we go. All done. I thought I got Dreadkeeper 3 from that for a second. I was like, what?
That'd be cool.
It was only a Precision 3. I blame Maker.
Thank you.
I feel like getting blamed. Yeah, this is the part where I can get these, if I recall. Let's see if anybody's like running them. That way it'll be faster.
Running what?
North Rotem.
Oh, Spirit? Oh no,
Uh,
you mean the notes?
Yeah, note these. Nuts!
What the fuck?
Don't worry about it. I sure miss having a rifle. Can't wait for the anniversary to come around so I can finally get like not a Kaiser weapon. I'm hoping that like the anniversary like weapons are gonna be like a little bit weaker than Kaiser, and I would like celebrate if it's actually stronger than Kaiser, which I
I
doubt.
mean, they seem like 6-star. Kaiser like 7.
Yeah, they're 6-star. There's no way they'd be stronger than Kaiser.
Yeah, no
But
way.
I'm just saying, like I would celebrate if it was stronger than Kaiser. That means I don't need to like farm for it. I'm assuming that like how the Tempestas were pretty good compared to the Gregas, but like they're not stronger than the Gregas, but like they're pretty good still.
Yeah.
So like I'm assuming the anniversary stuff is probably gonna be like pretty close to Kaiser in a way, in some shape or form. Just not stronger than it or on par with it, but like it'll be close to it. So I'm hoping that it would be stronger than Rocks, at least, since Rocks are 6 stars. So if the anniversary thing is stronger than Rocks, I'd be down. And they really should create a weapon series where we can trade Eclipse in for something. Because I don't know why like they made us work for Eclipse and it's just kind of like useless in our inventory and we can't sell it.
We could train it back in for the Kaversky tickets.
Yeah, but I don't really think it was really that worth it to turn it back. It doesn't like you can get like the options you're able to choose is like what arm refiners is like the best option out of it.
Yeah.
And arm refiners are kind of common now, so it's like I feel like it's kind of sucks to trade a 6-star weapon in for an arm refiner. Well, it gives you 5 arm refiners.
I feel like
but,
the
still.
Eclipse weapons are just temporary weapons until you get a better one. So there's nothing to lose.
No, one problem is that it's a throwaway weapon. It should have been like, given more life support than just like a one-use kind of thing and throw away. If you get what I mean.
Yeah, I get what you mean, but
It's kind of like
the
the
way
Synchroons too. I kind of wish they had more more life support to them too. It's like we spent so long trying to create.
Pretty much.
Well, the Synchroon dropped like candy, but it still took a while for us to max out, right?
Yeah, with
like
photon scales and such.
Yeah, it took at the beginning it took us like nearly an entire month to just max one out. And then like later on it became really easy to max them out, but like as soon as we hit Caveras, it's a trash like a throwaway weapon. Like,
a good example of Relic, like they're so high rarity, but they're weaker than Synchrium.
that was a bad design, and I'm
Yeah.
happy Caveras didn't do the same. Cause like
Yeah, Rugged is like
Kaiser
the
is-
top right now.
yeah, Kaiser is still weaker than Rugged, so I'm
Yeah.
liking that design. But like yeah, I feel like Synchrium being stronger was a mistake.
Yeah.
But I feel like Relic and Synchrium though should have been like they should have allowed you to trade it in for a 6-star weapon that isn't as strong as Kaiser, but close to it. Or not Kaiser, Rocks. Sorry, Kaiser's 7-star. But like yeah, Rock series weapon. Like a weapon that's like strong like Rocks, right? But like isn't like okay, maybe it can be on par with Rocks because like you would use Rocks to trade in for Kaiser.
Yeah.
So at least they would give it.
Doesn't have a very like oh my god good potential shit, but like it's just more of a silly weapon.
If anything, I would have said that what they should have did was instead of giving us Caveras tickets, right? They should have allowed us to trade in our Synchrium for the Eclipse.
That's a good way, yeah.
Yeah,
Instead, like,
instead of
selling it.
like, Yeah, instead of like making us get rid of it, right?
Mm.
Because like right now the pattern of like how new regions are introduced is like as soon as a new region drops, everything in your gear is like everything you have as a gear is useless. It becomes garbage.
Yeah, aside from units, until they release new
Yeah.
units, which just takes a while to do, anyways.
I think like units are okay to reset, but your weapon should have progressed with you.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, I agree with that, Shadowblade. Like, if you were to trade the Synchronio over to your Eclipse, right, it would keep the fix on it. It would be cool if it kept all the augmentations on it too.
Like, I'm not gonna do anything with my units until they get 7-star. We're just gonna like, I don't know. They didn't even tell us anything, so I don't know when.
I don't think we're gonna get 7 stars for units.
Really?
That's what I'm assuming. I feel like the 7-star units won't be introduced until the next area.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like the 7-star units are going to be introduced with 8 stars at the same time.
Ooh.
That's what I'm speculating, because like the 7 stars are probably going to be the early part of when we enter the
Yeah.
area, and then 8 stars would probably be like the final, like, you know, end game parts.
Right.
Or the other thing that could happen is that they could introduce 7-star units at the end of Caveris. And then, yeah, and then introduce 8 in the new area, and then end like, you know, not like at the end of it, it would be like 9 stars units.
Oh man,
Because I have a feeling by the end of this year, we're ending with 9 stars for sure, and then starting in the new year, it's gonna be 10 stars.
For weapons and units.
I don't know about the units, but for sure weapons. Like, that's why my guess is that they want to start the new year with 10 stars.
Right. I mean, take as long as I need, because like I spent a lot of time on my units, so I need to get like all the materials ready for like the next rarity.
I just feel like they need to throw us a bone or something for weapons, because the progression of the weapon is kind of it doesn't feel right at the moment.
Lackluster?
Yeah, like in Monster Hunter, right? Your low, like your early game weapon follows you all the way to the end of the game if you really wanted to like keep bringing it there. Like it keeps going until like its final upgrade part, and then that's like usually near end game.
Oh yeah. Like an actual
like-
weapon that follows you just throws.
Yeah,
And
and if you
switch
want,
over
then you can
and
make the
over and
choice
over.
to like switch to a different weapon. Like that's the kind of system that I feel like PSO2 is missing. The funny thing is they had it in base PSO2 at episode 5 with the Atlas weapons, and then you upgrade to
Oh yeah.
Atlas EX, and then after Atlas EX you can upgrade to something else. If you collect like all these weapons, you can upgrade to what was it? I forgot what was I think Trailblazer or something like that. But like yeah,
Mhm.
like they progress with you, right? All your weapons
I
came
think it was
with you,
called naval something.
something like that. Or
Yeah.
what? I think I still have the weapons.
Yeah, I have my navals and my I think auto sold the Atlas ones for luster. Like I have all 3.
Yeah, so Atlas
Yeah,
became Atlas EX, and then you can use the Atlas stuff to get to like I know there was like another one. Like yeah, like these weapons you worked on, like
Yeah, I
actually
believe because like it feels disheartening. Like, oh, I gotta switch over and use all these augments I worked so hard to get, and yeah, just got all over again.
it's like yeah, they're gonna come up with better augments anyway, so it's like we're gonna replace them anyways, you know? So it's like, why not just let us carry our augments over? Just to, like, you know, at least make it feel like we're not losing anything.
And that forces us to hoard when it's like a new content drop is gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it. I usually, like, originally I main summoner, so, like, I'm actually down to, like, play the class.
Wanker.
Like, I think I was summoner main ever since it was introduced in GP, and then I swapped over to fighter when Global came out. Because, like, I just wanted to play something new since I played summoner for so long. So, like, I'm actually excited for the new class. I don't know how many people care for it though, but I know I do for sure. Since like I actually do want to like play summoner again.
Like I was start off as a force, and I tried bounce for a bit, but I went back to force again because the compound techniques, and then you know the hero, Phantom, and Nitole came out. And it was a Phantom. Then Luster came out. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, I feel like silent classes were a mistake.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong, Phantom is cool as fuck, but Luster, dude, that was cool as fuck. Like slide around, do damage, switch different weapons to do different elementals.
It's crazy how fast Luster is to the point that after, like, you know, playing Luster and then you come to New Genesis, you're like, why is everything so slow?
Yeah, dude, I was doing so much shit and everything, numbers flying everywhere. I'm like, where is it? Where'd it go? Like everything
like,
felt like it was going slow motion.
Yeah, it's like, dude, coming from Luster into New Genesis is like, what the heck happened to the game?
Cause I think 2 days ago I was like, let's go back to base, play some casino, and I'm like, oh, you know what? Let's see how Luster was again, and I couldn't catch up. I was like, what was the combos again? Holy shit!
I don't even know the combos. Most of the time I was just winging it.
Like I had to look it up again. I'm like, oh wow, holy shit! Like there's so much like stuff packed into that one class.
This will be the first time you're truly playing Summoner. Honestly, the way like I saw how it's played, it's kind of funny because it feels like it's really automated compared to how Summoner was. You go back to base just to play Luster. I think like people are gonna keep feeling that way until they introduce the gunblade class.
I mostly go back to base like every now and then, play casino, get some extra star gems. Cause I want casino in NGS. It seems fun. It seems like a good place to like pass the time where you're not like grinding and shit.
Yeah, it's always great to have mini games. So like,
Yeah.
I'm down for it.
Yeah,
Even
we
though
have
I don't really play
races
mini
and
games
stuff.
myself, but I'm still down.
Yeah, you got the races, but that's not something you'll pass the time on.
Yeah, because it takes some like thought process compared to you know, casino
Rappy
slot machines where you
slots,
just keep pressing one button over and over again just to kill time.
Yeah, or like Black Nyak and shit like that. It was like nice, and like, and plus you're not really spending your MSZ or anything, you're just spending gold coins things.
I wish it was spending Masada. That would have been cool.
Bro, it was so much inflation that happened. Like if you get the system down and just that's it, you gotta have like 50 million already in like a couple minutes.
You can't have the system down for slot machines, but maybe the other games, yeah. Slot machines are always made for you to lose. And Sega's an actual casino game developer, so like they actually know the formula to make you lose. But yeah, maybe like the other casino games, there's probably a system to it, but like definitely slot machines. Like if you're trying to profit off of that, that's like off of a real casino. That's always designed to make you lose. I think it's like the jackpot in a slot machine is like pretty much the same as winning the lottery. Like your chances or your odds, they're pretty much the same. Woo! PSC burst! It's about to end too, so hopefully they can get another one. I just hear an elephant. What the heck?
I mean, those little elephants that are around there.
I don't see elephants though. I feel like it was like some other like enemy type of playing a trumpet or something.
Do we have any enemy types that play instruments? Oh yeah, the rock and roll Dido guy. Yeah. Hey, he plays a guitar. What the fuck? Oh my god.
I feel like there's more than just him. Because Ritem is based on music. Like most of the enemy designs are based on around like music. Actually, come and think of it, that's probably why they were originally wanting to release Summoner during Ritem. Because it was based on music, and Summoner like design is revolved around music. That's why they use a harmonizer. Right. The dude that buffs other dudes. He has speakers for arms. I totally forgot about him.
Yeah, the one that busts when you get like too much damage on him. And he's like, oh, I'm gonna fucking do an AOE.
Yeah, dude.
また来てね。
10 more rare enemies to go.
Are you doing your weeklies?
Dailies. The way main ones.
Oh.
Oh wait, no, Alliance actually. Yeah, weeklies.
Oh, okay.
Keep getting them mixed up with Lei Mei. And then I'm like,
I'm
slowly like realizing Lei Mei doesn't have a quest like that. What am I talking about?
Yeah, I'm just doing weeklies right now. Get them out the way.
Yeah, I finished all my weeklies already on ship 1.
Oh wait, the transfer
Earlier.
all your ship characters?
Yeah, they're all on your ship
Oh.
characters. It's an account bound quest.
Ah.
That's why I keep doing it on ship 1 and not on ship 2, so I can transfer
'cause
my
it's-
set over there.
Ah.
Because like it's the easiest way for a character you don't play, right, to make Meseta income. Because like the character that you do play as is gonna make a lot of Meseta anyways from all the stuff you kill. Because there's a lot of stuff you can sell, which the other ship character won't be able to because you don't play on it that often.
True, yeah. Okay, do I need anything else? Oh, whoa.
It's pretty worth it to have like a secondary character though on a different ship, since like if you buy 2 cosmetic pieces, it's account bound to your entire account, right? So meaning like you can find the cheaper alternatives from other ships and just buy from there instead. Like one time I wanted to buy an item for like that was worth like I think 2 mil on ship 2. And then on ship 1, the item was only 200k. And I was like, okay, buy this twice, and I have it on both characters. At the price, at 1/3 the price that I would normally pay for, and that would only be bound to like 1 character. And then like, when it comes to like anything like animation wise, like emotes and stuff, like you only need 1 and it's account bounded, right? So like you can definitely like easily find the cheapest one. Yeah, which achievement did I just pass? Okay, I still gotta defeat rare enemies, formers, and see like 3 PSE bursts. I think I'm gonna go over to Balugana Ruins.
Balugana.
Good.
I keep calling it Balgna Ruins.
Oh, Balugana.
Oh! Was that a captain?
Wait, what?
Oh no, it's not a captain. It just says large enemy detected. I thought it was a captain that just spawned as soon as I left, because that would suck.
That would be so funny.
I would have been like, no! But no, it's not a captain. I'm all good. 2251. Wow. Point 30. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break since my ads are starting in 2 minutes. All right, guys, BRB.
Oogie.
また来てね